Welcome to Truck Chat, a video interview series coming to you from Work Truck. I'm Lauren Fletcher, executive editor of Work Truck, and today we're here to chat about the all-new 2022i Isuzu N-Series diesel, with a focus on the truck's jam-packed safety features. This episode is sponsored by Isuzu Commercial Truck of America, and chatting with me today is Brian Tabel, executive director of marketing for Isuzu. Welcome, Brian.
Hey, Lauren, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Fantastic. Thank you for having us.
Oh, I love having you on here. So today we're here to talk about the all-new 2022i Diesel N-Series. I hear there are many standard and optional safety features. Can you start us off by telling us a little bit more about what's available on this truck?
Yeah, absolutely. We were excited. We announced at the NTA Work Truck Show this year a complete refresh of our 2022i N-Series diesel. With that comes standard with LED headlights, which customers have been asking for, and it does make a great enhancement to the vehicle while driving at night. We have a whole new color scheme inside the cab with some darker features, along with new interior upholstery that complements the vehicle very nicely. We've added four-wheel disc brakes to the vehicle, which is a great safety feature from the standpoint of that disc brakes all the way around. And also with that, from a service aspect, common pads. So when the brakes do need to be serviced, it's a common pad between both the front and the rear brakes. Probably one of the great features that people won't see from a visual standpoint is our electronic vehicle stability control.
And it introduces a traction control into the vehicle as standard, so that anti-slip regulation will be there. Another exciting feature, which is an option, is the ADAS system, or Advanced Driver Assistance System, where this is the emergency braking system for vehicle or pedestrian viewing by the vehicle. And the system also has a lane departure warning system. And this system is adjustable by the driver within how the vehicle is being driven within the lane. So they can address that. That is an option, but again, very excited to be able to offer that on our 2022i N-Series diesel product.
And again, another area that people probably won't see, but an advantage, especially for the refrigeration business or anyone that needs to tap into the fuel tank. We do have a new stainless steel fuel tank with auxiliary ports. So tapping into that fuel system will be much easier and safer. And again, more of a service aspect, but a larger fuel setometer with a standard heater with a see-through body, which makes things easier for the driver to inspect, but also having that standard heater on that is a big advantage to our product. So those are some of the highlights. There's some other things, but for the most part, that's the extent of the high ones that everyone's looking for.
Now, you and I have both mentioned an interesting thing. So the N-Series features a 2022i model year. Can you explain a little bit more about this model year designation?
Yeah, so at Isuzu, we start building our model year in January of that year. So this year, 2021, we started building our 2022 diesel product. And this vehicle wasn't ready for production at that time. And actually production will start in Japan in July of this year. But the I is to designate the interim or the change within the model year. So when people are looking at a vehicle, they can designate the difference between the first 2022 and then the changes that we've made with starting with the production in July. So there's a designation, and that's what that I stands for.
You noted a few references to vocations, and it's a truly capable truck with 4 overall medium-duty Class 4 and 5 models. Can you talk a little bit more about the ideal vocations for this lineup?
Well, it really kind of spends from anything that a customer would like to put on the back of our chassis, capable. But pickup and delivery is obviously a big area. This middle and final mile delivery is another area where we've seen some significant growth over the last couple of years, but more importantly, over the last year. So it really is anything that anyone's looking for that's capable for our truck, they can put on the back of it.
Awesome. And so you just noted some growth. So that goes great into our next question. Isuzu was the 2020 market leader in Class 5 U.S. retail sales with 10,892 units sold, according to data from Wards Auto. Can you share what you believe drove this lead for Isuzu last year?
Yeah, I mean it's a number of things, but probably the area we've seen the most significant growth is that middle and final mile delivery, and from how groceries are being delivered today versus how they were before, all the e-commerce delivery and vehicle delivery. People aren't going to the car dealers and buying their vehicles anymore. They're doing it online, and the vehicle is being delivered to them. It happens to be on a Isuzu chassis. So those are some of the areas we've seen significant growth in 2020, which helps there. And it's just an overall demand of driving people towards that Class 5, that market in overall growth also helps.
Thank you again, Brian. I truly appreciate your time today. I'm sure I'm not the only one excited to check this truck out now. And I want to thank all of you who tuned in to today's episode of Truck Chat, sponsored by Isuzu Commercial Truck of America. For more information on the Isuzu N series, please check out the links below and be sure to subscribe to Truck Chat so you don't miss an episode. Thanks.